Yeah, I thought it was another good game. I thought it was obviously better played than our first game. The first game was closer, but this one was probably a little bit better played as far as offensively. We jumped out to a nice start, and then they got back into it. I thought we were a little bit unsure in the first half against their pressure, and then the second half we did a much better job. Got some layups. I thought we got really good shots in the second half against their zone. Like we didn't have to really offensive rebound because we were getting a lot of layups and then made clutch free throws down the stretch.
The 20 turnovers is probably worrisome for you, but the 47% shooting probably isn't. Just
yeah, the 20 was the really first half worrisome because we only had 7 in the second half. So we talked about it at halftime, and they made a great adjustment and handled it.
And then,
it's women's basketball, right? You're gonna get if you're at 17 in women's basketball, you're doing pretty good in the country, right?
Yeah, and then for you guys, they kind of pressured you guys from the get-go, and kind of that way for the entire just. Was that kind of something you guys expected, or was it kind of an adjustment that you guys had to make?
I think we didn't. I didn't expect them to go double us so much of the pressure. We thought it would be a pretty much shield pressure, but it's a rivalry game. I think they just really wanted to shock us. Yeah, but I think at the beginning we were just kind of like, oh, shock, and we were turning it over. But I think we adjusted to it, and we were finding the open players, so that was good.
Terry, when you're going through, a bit of a tough season here, but is it salvaged slightly at all by, you still beat Niagara?
One thing that in our league right now, and I don't know how much you follow women's basketball, but our league is not great this year, and nobody won non-league games except for Quinnipiac. So we sort of have to throw that out, and we're in the thick of everybody else, right, in the league. After Quinnipiac and Marist, it's I think 9 wins is third place right now. Right now, some people probably got a chance to get to 10. So, we're in the thick of that. I'm proud of how we've battled and got ourselves in good places, and we've had some tough, sort of, lost Maria for a while. Lost Tiana. We just had some different rotations, and like today, I was proud of Sada. She picked up 2 fouls in the first half. We didn't play her, trying not to get that third, and then she came in the second half and was ready to go.
How big of a boost was it to bring back Maria after 5 games out and 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists? That's something you were really happy to see.
And I think she took at least 1 charge, if not 2. She took 2 charges. Like she is a charging machine. She's so good at it. She does it. Every time she does it, I go like this and just hope she gets up because her body's not huge. Like those are the things that are just as big. She plays well against them.
Yep.
So when we knew we were getting her back, we're like, oh, that'll be nice for us.
Defending Rampado, it looked like a team effort out there, but 5-14, you got to take that, right?
Yeah, I love it. We love it. Our whole thing is we have to make her work, and I felt like in the second half she was tired, like because it's game day off game for all of us, and so I thought Sarah Cooley was awesome on her. Like that's who we put on her, and she fights her and gets around, and then we get weak side, so the lob passes get tipped, and we try not to let her get shots. And the same thing with Strumpel. Strumpel got 12 points, but 6 of them were on the 2 threes at the end. So I thought if you let those 2 get going, you can't beat them. Like you just can't. They're that good.
So obviously you're defending Rampado and Strumpel coming into the game. What's it like having Jay Moore come in and lead the team and scoring tonight? Is that something?
Yeah,
Is she another one you prepare for?
Well, you're preparing for it, but you know that someone's got a chance to get loose a little bit, right? And you really would rather probably her take more jumpers than be at the basket. She got at the basket. She's so fast. So somebody else is going to get the chance to get loose because we're concentrating a lot on those 2. Like if you watch that game, they're not ever getting that ball without people around them, so that gives space for other people, and Jay was great. She was really, really good. She made some tough shots. The couple that she made, the one in the first half, and then a couple pull-ups, like she made some tough shots. She's really good. I think she's one of the most improved players in the league when you think about it, and even from beginning of the year to the end of the year, she just keeps getting better.
So obviously you guys went on the late surge there at the end. It was tight going into the 4th, but then you guys seemed like you kind of pulled away last 5 minutes. What was the difference down that stretch? What were you guys doing right or what was Niagara doing wrong toward the end?
I thought we got some good looks at the basket against their zone. We got some inside layups, some nice tight passing by these guys that got us some layups. And then, I thought they missed a couple of those layups in close. I don't know if they were tired or whatever, but I thought they missed a couple of them, and that was sort of the difference down the stretch.
Do you have it in the back of the head, of your head at all that you're closing in on 1,000 points here?
No, I had no idea. 1,000?
Yeah, you're at 995.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know.
I didn't even know. I mean, I just know Margaret's because of senior day, and so that's the only reason I know hers. I don't know. They're such team players, and we don't really look at it too much.
And then, well, since it's been brought up, I'll have to ask it now. Just the way that she's improved from her freshman year, last year and this year. Just how much is that?
Well, the both of
boost?
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're just looking at two people with work ethics that want to get better. You know, and now one part of Sada's freshman year was tough is we didn't have her in summer before her freshman year because she was playing with the national team. So we didn't have her to really get her ready. So it was very tough transition because you remember, you're not just talking about transition to Division I basketball. You're talking about transition away from your family, new country, maniac coach screaming at you, all those things. That's hard. But if you keep looking at the progression, it's great. And I don't know how much you know about people from Iceland, but they're very proud, they're very hard workers, and they're going to put in the time to get better. That's just what their country does. And we're lucky to have two of them.